Well, first of all, I want everyone to close their eyes for just a minute and take a really deep breath. All of you, for all the effort you made to get here, to celebrate their love journey, because we know you all made a lot of effort to get here, and we so appreciate it. Thank you. We are gonna have fun.
All right. Well, didn't realize I had two speeches, so let's just cut this one short and say, let these festivities begin, right? All right.
Everyone, thank you all for being here tonight as we celebrate Ben and Brooklyn. As a mother, it's both an honor and a privilege to see my son as he begins this new chapter in his life. Ben, from the moment you were born, you have filled my life with love, laughter, and so much adventure. Watching you grow into the wonderful man you are today has been such a joy. Your positivity and optimism are contagious, and you make everything you do look so easy. But I have seen the behind the scenes. I have seen the hard work and dedication you put into everything you do. I have seen your resilience when things didn't go your way. I have watched you pivot and adjust and work harder when you needed to. And then I have seen the pride when you succeed. You never cease to amaze me with what you can accomplish. To see you marrying Brooklyn, I'm so incredibly grateful. This is your greatest accomplishment yet. Brooklyn, thank you for bringing so much happiness and love into Ben's life. I am so thrilled that Ben has found such a wonderful person to share his life with. I will never forget the moment at your senior prom night. It was then I knew you were the one for Ben. Seeing the two of you together, you were made for each other. Aaron and Scott, thank you for welcoming Ben into your family. You have been nothing but incredible to our son, and we couldn't be more thankful. You have raised an amazing daughter who is thoughtful, kind, and compassionate, and we love that we get to have her as part of our family. To all of Ben and Brooklyn's friends, you have grown up together in some of your most formative years, from kids to now adults. It is your friendship and support that have been such a huge part of Ben and Brooklyn's lives, both individually and as together as a couple. There's nothing more a parent could ask for than such an amazing group of friends for their child. Thank you. To my beloved son and new daughter-in-law, may you continue to dream together and build a life filled with joy. Remember, the greatest adventures often begin with a single step, and today you've taken that step hand in hand. May your love be blessed. Congratulations.
All right, now.
Good evening, everyone. As the proud father of the groom, I just want to say what an incredible joy it's been to raise this young man. From the moment he could walk, he was literally running. Unfortunately, it was usually into a sharp corner of some kind, but eventually he outgrew that phase and went on to become a very gifted athlete in soccer, baseball, and golf. As exciting as it was watching him accomplish greatness in sports, it was his academic achievements that made his mom and I most proud. I recall one assignment from second grade where each student had to read a portion of the Gettysburg Address to the class in front of all the parents. It was brutal watching them all go up there one at a time and struggle through it. Some of the students just froze and could not even do it. When it was Ben's turn to go, he walked up to that podium, speech memorized, and he recited it probably better than Abraham Lincoln did at the actual address. I remember every parent in that room turning to look at me. I wasn't sure if they were happily amazed or angrily upset at the bar that Ben just set for the grade. Either way, it felt great. And I think that is when I realized how much fun we were going to have with Ben on his academic journey. And he did not disappoint. Sandy and I had a blast every step of the way through Ben's scholastic achievements. Watching him grow into the kind, driven, and thoughtful man he is today has been one of the greatest honors of my life. And today, seeing him marry someone as beautiful, kind, and genuine as Brooklyn, well, it just feels like the world got something exactly right. To Brooklyn and her wonderful family, thank you for welcoming Ben with such open arms. You've made him happier than I've ever seen him, and that's all a parent could ever hope for. I can't wait to see what Ben and Brooklyn will accomplish together. So let's raise a glass to a lifetime of love, laughter, and shared adventures, to the bride and groom.
All right, please welcome our best man, Daxon.
For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Daxon. And I gotta say, it's truly an honor to be here, part of this wedding, and to be your best man. I was a little surprised when you asked me. I'll be honest. But yeah, no, I mean, this is a beautiful wedding, most amazing couple I've ever seen, and just happy to be here. I've been friends with Ben for a long time, and there's a lot of words I could use to describe him, but I'm gonna just stick to 3. He's smart, talented, and confident. One of the earliest memories I have of Ben is on the baseball field. We're in Little League. We're playing the best team in the league. It was the last inning and Ben was pitching. He wasn't really a pitcher. So he just had to strike this last kid out and we win the game. We get to go home and play Call of Duty. And he did, of course. It was amazing. Everybody was excited. Especially me. Did not want to be there. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm definitely improvising a little bit. Just kidding. But yeah, baseball. Honestly, it was never surprising. It still is never surprising that Ben can just step up to the plate, get the job done. He's always been the man for the job. And I truly do aspire to be like you. The most confident man I've met. And I'm sure that was one of the first things that Brooklyn noticed about you. And that's why we're here today. And I'm sure one of the first things that Ben noticed about Brooklyn was, of course, her beauty, but also how fun and caring she is. There's no doubt in my mind that they're gonna have a very fun, loving, and successful marriage. So with that, cheers to Ben and Brooklyn.
Anyways, if you guys don't know who I am, why are you here? Stand up, the exit's over there. Anyways, I'm Brooklyn's sister, and I'm so honored to be here tonight, as I'm sure everyone else is. Good evening, everyone. What a beautiful night to celebrate my beloved sister, Brooklyn. Oh, and Ben. No, but really, Ben, we've come a long way. From me flat out refusing to let you come on a family trip, to you actually having the nerve, I mean the courage, to ask me for my sister's hand in marriage. I never thought I'd say this, but I am truly honored to be standing here today, finally, officially, and wholeheartedly welcoming the one and only brother I will ever have into our family. Now here come the tears, Dad. Brooklyn, growing up with you by my side has been the greatest gift life could have ever given me. You weren't just my big sister, you were my first best friend, my role model, my safe space from the moment I came into this world. You surrounded me with love, warmth, and with kindness of a sisterly devotion that no words can truly capture. You were the one who held my hand through every childhood fear, who cheered me on every milestone, who stood by my side through every high and low. And let's be real, you were also the one who covered for me when I needed it most. As we got older, it became clear that we were different in a lot of ways. Brooklyn, the sweet, compassionate, responsible one, and me, well, let's just say I keep things interesting. Some might call it being the troublemaker, but I like to think of it as being a protector. Because if there was one thing I took more seriously than anything, it was making sure no one, and I mean no one, ever hurt you. For those who don't know, Brooklyn has always been hesitant to tell me whenever someone wronged her, because she knew once I found out, it would be handled. I didn't just see myself as your little sister. I saw myself as your shield, your guard dog, your personal bodyguard, whether you asked for it or not. But tonight, I stand here passing the badge of honor onto you, Ben. It's officially your job now to love her, to stand by her, and to protect her in all the ways I always have. And trust me, it's not a responsibility to take lightly. But in all honesty, I know you already do, and I know you always will. Brooklyn and Ben, seeing the love you share has been incredible. You balance each other so perfectly. Brooklyn, with your warmth and kindness, and Ben, with your patience and ability to survive our family. Now, I want to take a moment and talk about something that truly reflects the kind of people Brooklyn and Ben are. Instead of receiving wedding gifts, they have chosen to donate everything to the Ponzi Foundation, an organization that is dedicated to supporting survivors of sexual violence in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This foundation, thank you everyone. This foundation, founded by Dr. Dennis Magui, provides medical care, legal support, and education to women and children who have endured unimaginable hardships. This choice speaks volumes about who Brooklyn and Ben are, not just as a couple, but as human beings. Their love isn't just about each other. It's about making the world a better place. It's about standing up for those who need it most, using their special day not just to celebrate, but to give back in a meaningful way. I think I speak for everyone when I say, Brooklyn and Ben, we're in awe of your hearts. Your kindness, your commitment to leaving a lasting impact far beyond this room tonight. A toast to the couple. So to everyone here tonight, thank you for being a part of this special celebration. Let's raise a glass to Brooklyn and Ben, to a lifetime of love, laughter, and purpose. And to Brooklyn and Ben, tonight is the only night you're tolerated to kiss in front of me.
Everybody's got their shakers. Okay. See if I can hold this together. Kylie, so well done, honey. I am so in awe. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Brookie cookie. Well, I know you've all heard me say it probably before, but waking up every day and raising Brooklyn was like waking up with Shirley Temple every day. Truly, She was the most joyful, beautiful, funny kid, full of personality, and it was a joy every day waking up with you, honey. Truly was. And you and I were best friends for 2 years before I had Kylie. We were best buddies. And it couldn't have been more joyful, and I wish that I could do it all again, because it was some of the best times of my life. Every morning I would be in the kitchen and I'd hear the little toddler click, click heels. We called them click, clicks. And I couldn't wait for her to turn the corner and see the ensemble for the day. It was just an amazing, amazing time in my life, and I hope in yours you were the most joyful, beautiful, darling, caring little girl. And now when I see you today, it is just you all grown up. The same little girl, just all grown up. We had a challenging journey to get you here, but you were definitely meant to be here. From her first play, The Jungle Book, at 5, to Girl Scouts, soccer, horseback riding lessons, piano and voice recitals, to more theater performances and rowing stroke seat in high school, and even lacrosse. She's always been so talented and so willing to try new adventures. And she's braver than y'all might think. When accepted into a creative writing class in Oxford, she went without knowing a soul and made so many friends. We were so proud of her. She's a wonderful writer. She's a beautiful singer and piano player, if you don't know that. We're both Aquarians, so we're a little bit of hopeless romantics. And we love a good love story. And this is the kid that would sit on Saturday afternoons and watch back-to-back rom-coms. My heart broke for her when COVID happened. She was so looking forward to her milestone senior year and all that came with it, the prom, the graduation, and she missed all those. And it broke my heart. We tried to recreate them as much as we could, but it was such an unknown time, and it ended up being a blessing in disguise. Because she and Ben met right before COVID happened, and they weren't on lockdown together. And we got to watch this little true love blossom right in front of our eyes. It was pretty amazing because immediately they were glued at the hip. And I was like, oh. But we never had a son. But we are so lucky and grateful that Brooklyn brought you, Ben, into our family and made us a part of yours. You are her best friend and her protector, and that warms our hearts. You're smart, kind, empathetic, compassionate, and super fun. Your parents have raised a wonderful young man with a very loving heart. The Cruttenden clan may be a little quieter and a little more reserved, but don't let them fool you. They're very fun. Yeah. They're a wonderful family. And you just watch them get into a game of Catan? Is it? Okay. We've heard about it. It's legendary, but we've never played with you. Or a musical jam night at Uncle Jeff and Alex's house. They're all great musicians and very musical. Just a great family. I would never pretend to know anything about what it takes to survive the journey of love together. There's only one word that came up a lot in our wedding, and that is perseverance. You will go through a river of ups and downs, but your love is so strong for each other. Your dad and I have seen it. It's there, it's true, it's strong, and you'll get through the river of ups and downs together, remembering the true love you have for each other. So, I just want to wish you both well. I love you to the moon and back. This is the most beautiful day and weekend that you have dreamt about since you were like 15. Her favorite movie was The Notebook, and she made Ben watch it a dozen times. And I would say, and you're gonna make him watch it again? And you got your Notebook story, honey. You really, truly did. I'm so happy for you. Could not be happier for both of you. I love you to the moon and back again. So we're here for you, and you're going to be the most amazing mom someday because you have the most compassionate, loving heart for innocent and beautiful young children. And I can't wait. So raise your glass and your shakers, everybody. And let's get the party on. I love you.
I said we can't have that happen, can we, Brooklyn?
Hi, Daddy. This is me. Just wanted to say I love you. Okay, bye.
That's the Brookie I always hear on the phone, even to this day. Brooklyn, I promise I won't embarrass you up here. I'll save that later for the dance floor. On behalf of my wife, Erin, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the Cruttendens as well. Thank you for everyone for joining us this weekend. We're humble, we're grateful, and we're going to have a hell of a good time tonight. The great thing about weddings at a winery, we're never going to run out. They're just going to make more, right? And I can see some of you taking that as a challenge, myself included. I'd also like to acknowledge this gorgeous wedding party, all 612 of you. I'm exaggerating, but not by much. Team Groom is captained by Daxon, and Team Bride is captained by Brooklyn's sister, our daughter, the one and only, Kylie. There are two people who are unfortunately not here with us, Brooklyn's grandfathers, Harvey and Wynn. They would have loved you so much, Brooklyn. But their love and spirit is with us tonight, and what a night it will be. When Erin and I first met, I was known as Dirty Guy on the Couch. Erin would come over to see her best friend, my roommate's fiance, and watch movies and see this filthy construction worker passed out on the couch. Who could have known 27 years later, Erin and I would be married? She'd be married to that dirty guy on the couch, and they'd be watching their daughter get married. Erin, I am grateful beyond words to be married to you. You're not only my wife, you're my best friend, and your love and compassion have filled my life and the lives of our children for nearly 3 decades now. I love you and the family we've created. And before I start sobbing, let's move swiftly on to the start of that family. Brooklyn's entrance into this world was filled with excitement, literally. From the race to the hospital to the emergency C-section, it could have been an episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show. If you don't know what that is, ask somebody who's laughing. Before we knew it, Erin and I were cheek to cheek as they lifted Brooklyn over the curtain, and there she was. I've never felt such love in my life. Once they wrapped her up and handed her to me, I swear she was looking back at me, saying, "Hi, Daddy, I'm Brooklyn." Brooklyn and I have always had a special relationship, except when I tell her no. Fortunately, it doesn't happen too often. Right from the very start, Brooklyn's always been an amazing person. She has an infectious laugh, and she has the biggest heart. She's always willing to sacrifice her own happiness to make someone else happy. Brooklyn, your incredible goodness has inspired me to be a better person and grown my heart. And Brookie, thank you for always letting me count on you to be my +1 when no one else wanted to join. Whether it was a late night visit to Universal Horror Nights or a 7 a.m. tour of the USS Midway, because what 13-year-old girl wouldn't want to tour a World War II battleship? I don't know if you were really interested in those adventures or if you were just taking pity on me. Honestly, I don't care. I just love spending time with you. As you all may have noticed, when it comes to Brooklyn, I'm a fan. So you can imagine how high the bar was when it came to who I thought she should date, let alone marry. Well, I'm happy to say that Ben didn't just meet the bar, he jumped over it. The first time I became aware of Ben was when we were hosting an after party for a high school dance. I walked into our kitchen and saw Brooklyn looking smashing in a red dress, sitting corner to corner at her kitchen counter, talking to some long-haired surfer kid, and I thought, here we go. Ben, you're ambitious, kind, funny, and smart. You're either an Oscar-level actor, or you're genuinely starting to enjoy the rom-coms that Brooklyn enjoys watching. Regardless, I'm impressed that you've watched Father of the Bride, Mamma Mia, and The Notebook no less than 15 times each. I'm blessed and honored to have been the first man in Brooklyn's life, and I couldn't be happier that you're the guy I'm passing the torch to. You're everything Erin and I could ask for in a son-in-law. Sandy and Ryan, thank you for raising such an amazing young man. It's my pleasure to welcome you and Ben and your entire family into ours, and we are looking forward to celebrating many more happy occasions together. Brooklyn, your mom and I wish you nothing but joy and happiness, because that's what we got to experience raising you. You may be a grown-up, married lady now, but we'll always be there for you. And always know you can count on your suck-a-buck-a-duck. If you want to know about the Suck-a-Buck Duck story, there are these frames. Karen, Miss Karen, where are you?
They're on the table.
All right. So around the tables, there's these frames with QR code. I think it was a day in the life of what it was like raising these kids. So it was fun. As you move forward, keep growing together and never stop listening to one another. Sometimes you'll have to listen with your heart as well as your ears. I should warn you that real life isn't a rom-com, but if you play it right, it can be even better. May the vows you spoke remain constant and true. May the life you create for yourselves be a place of calm and comfort. May the love you have for each other guide your steps every day so that you always find your way to happiness. Would you all please raise a glass to this beautiful couple, Brooklyn and Ben. Love you guys. And, you know, these were, come on up. Come on up, honey. Aaron. Because, you know, COVID brought you together, right? And unfortunately, you didn't get to have that traditional graduation. But what kind of graduation did you have?
Oh, yeah.
Drive-through. And what did you drive through in?
Volkswagen.
And here is that Volkswagen today. The same one. And so as you have grandkids, we can serve ice cream out of it, and we're going to have a lifetime out of fun out of the bus.